All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board here, folks. Hey, listen, we got a quick flight coming out of Dallas Love for you all today. We're gonna be flying from Dallas Love to KLIT National, which is in Arkansas. Hey, listen, yeah, this is gonna be a cool one, folks. We got like about an hour flight here, Southwest Airlines. We're gonna be flying the Boeing 737-8, and again, this flight should take about an hour once we lift off the ground. We're gonna be cruising at altitude 31,000 feet once we come up off the tarmac, folks. Hey, listen, let's go ahead and dive straight in. Let's get the show on the road here and let's get going. We are gonna be monitoring to see if our air traffic control is gonna be jumping on with us as well too via VATSIM. Folks, no further ado, let's get on board and let's get going here. Right now we should have, actually, let's go ahead from the external and work our way down to the aircraft here. We're gonna have our passenger's going to start boarding here soon. Get the cargo as you see there. Yep, there to go. Cargo starting to load in. Crew's about to come on board here. There we go. And all the luggage and all that stuff's going to start. Yeah, there to go. Start working it now. Cool. Good deal. All right, there we go. All right, so once we finish this piece here, folks, we're going to turn on the APU and get it push and start. Right now we're monitoring air traffic control via VATSIM as mentioned. Let me show you all that screen on that as well too. But before we go there, let's talk about our flight from Dallas Love to Little Rock, Arkansas, KLIT National Airport. All right, here we go. While they're loading in our baggage there. Cool. All right, so here we are, folks. Take a look at our entire flight there. Like I said, it's only about an hour to our destination, but let's get straight down to our departure airport to start from there. Now you see Dallas Fort Worth is right next to Dallas Love. We are right now at Dallas Love Airport, a little smaller airport here. All right, let's dial in. All right, our departure is going to be via runway 31 right. Our departure coming out of here. Once we get push and start, we're going to be taxiing to 31 right. I'll show you all a little marking here. We're going to be taxiing to 31 right, coming out of the ramp, making a right-hand turn onto Bravo, taxiing out to Bravo, going full length runway 31 right via Mike 1, line up there for our departure. For our departure coming out of Dallas Love, we're going to be climbing via the Landre 5 departure coming out of Dallas Love. Here's our departure coming out of Dallas Love. Let's look at our procedures here. We're going to be climbing on heading 313 once we lift off the runway there, climbing up 2,700 feet. Then we're going to turn right heading 013 degrees, or as assigned by ATC. We're going to maintain 3,000, expecting the radar vectors. 1 second, folks. Stand by. 1 second here. All right, folks. All right, I'm back with you here. All right, so check it out. So that's going to be our departure there in sequence. Once we do lift off out of Dallas Love there, then we're going to connect to our departure via the Landre 5 departure. We're going to go direct from our departures you see there on the screen from Landre 5 straight to Schramm waypoint. And then from there we're going to climb up, folks, and route. And again, these routes, folks, are real flight ops routes here. All right. They're not made up routes. These are routes as issued by and cleared by ATC. All right. So if you go on flightaware.com, you see that these are real op flights and routes, folks. Again, as we get to our destination, which is going to be Clinton, Little Rock, Arkansas. There, we're going to be descending via. We don't have a star on our descent, but we're going to be descending and be planning for our arrival into Arkansas via runway 22 left, coming into our runway here. So here we are, folks. We're going to be 22 left is going to be our landing runway, and as we establish that landing, we're going to be landing via the localizer, ILS localizer. As we can see, we're going to be transitioning via Quitso, and then we're going to be turning there as a little hook turn there as we then go line up to our final approach in direction for our landing. There we go, for 228 degrees towards our runway. You see marked right here, and that's going to give us our angle for our final approach into Clinton National, Little Rock, Arkansas there, folks. All right, we're going to be catching our glide slope right around Jarek, as you see there, Jarek. We got to be at 1,800 feet by Jarek to establish that localizer capture to bring us on down to the runway for 22 left as planned. All right, folks, so we have our plan set in place here for our flight here to Little Rock, Arkansas here. Like I said, it's going to be only an hour flight. So we're going to show on the road here, folks, and press on. Again, our cruise altitude is going to be 31,000 feet as we come out the pocket, y'all. So let's get back to the main screen here of our aircraft here. Passengers are starting to board down and, you know, slinging and throwing all that luggage on their head. What's up, Ashley? What's up, Ashley? Thanks for jumping on board there, Ashley. You have a feeling Mike had you fly that airport, finds that as hilarious. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's the airport, y'all. Let's talk about that. Thanks, Ashley, for bringing that up, by the way. Let me open up that chart while they're loading in the baggage there, and we can talk about that a little bit. So let's get back to our airport and look at it real fast here. Folks, Clinton National Airport, man. What is that known by? Is that by President Bill Clinton? They named that by him and Hillary Clinton, I believe, right? Little Rock, Arkansas. So that's why it's called Clinton National, huh? Same last name as mine, huh? Yeah, Ashley, nice request by Mike. Tell him said thanks a lot. So we're flying it now. All right, so there we are, folks. Let's get inside our aircraft here. I think they're almost finished loading up the luggage and all that stuff. What's up, Oliver? Quick question: is Kansas City Chiefs still going against England? I don't know. Nah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. All that's over with. It's time to plan for Super Bowl now. All right. All right. Here we go. I think last bit of luggage is being tossed up there on the aircraft, and these guys about to pull away there. And I think our passengers are starting to board now. Actually, passengers starting to board. So let's get on board. And let's see if we can catch a view of our passengers jumping on board here. Let's see if we can capture that. Okay, we got, okay, we hear the flight attendants welcome everybody. Oh, like some folks drunk that purple juice too. That's all good. Hey, let's, all right, so while they're boarding here, let's go ahead and turn on APU, get this thing ramped up, started up, start APU, start APU, get those turbines going so we can disconnect for our ground unit and preparation for our push and start. All right, so that should be ramping up here shortly. All right, so the FMC is already fully planned out, programmed as well too. We're all set there. We're completely scaled out as far as plan our FMC. All that's done. Fuel's loaded. Everything's loaded. Let's get our frequencies set too for our departure, folks. 122.8. Let's go ahead and set that now. 122.8, and there we go. And that's okay, the Unicom 122.8 is where we're going to be monitoring for the time being until ATC comes online. We do have Kansas City, I see, Center 125.725 just jumped on board with us as far as air traffic control. That might be a little bit outside of our region right now for coverage. 125.725 is the frequency. We will just monitor that. Let me check real quick, see if we are anywhere near that airspace here. Stand by, let me see. All right, so switch you over here to the next screen, folks, so we can look at that together while our passengers are boarding the aircraft. And our flight tail sign is Southwest Airlines 1979 is our call sign there. And let's execute that, and let's see where we are on the map. All right, here we are. All right, so that air traffic control right now is controlling that part right above us right now. So at this point, we're not in their regional area, so right now we'll just monitor their frequency once we climb without communicating with them. But as things light up, we'll have to communicate to air traffic control once they cover our area. All right, let's move back on over here, and let's get back to our aircraft here as folks are boarding. And I'll give you a percentage here. We got 61 passengers of 152 just boarded, so we're going to be on our way here very shortly. Let's turn on some lights here, brighten some things up here as well too. We have our flight plan filed as well, so when ATC comes online there, we're good to go. Get our squawk code, put our squawk code in, and get going from there. Hey Ashley, hey, unfortunately I heard that the unfortunate accident took place here with the collision and Washington National Airport. That is one of your colleagues, to my understanding, one of the first officers that you know. I did a little, I did a video, and I think I caught his picture as well to a video that I just launched as well. Let me know if that's the gentleman or not. Very sorry to hear about your loss as well. All right, so I think our APU is already started up. Let's go ahead and disconnect our ground power unit. Okay, APU, gen's coming on, coming live, And folks, we're about to be out of here real soon here. All right, turn AP gen as far as the battery there, and let's turn APU bleed up, get some air in the cabin, and let's turn our packs on, get that air circulating there, and turn our hydraulic pumps on. We need the hydraulic pumps going. Let's go ahead and start turning on our heat there, our probe heat, turn on window heat as well too. All that set, yaw damper set, and we're ready. We have all that set now, folks. We can now disconnect our ground power, and we should be functional without ground power. And 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, so we just shut off ground power. Let's disconnect that module from our aircraft as well. Come over here and request for that disconnect, and we'll soon be on our way here. Soon to be on our way here. Here we go. All right, ground power release. Ground power release. There we go. Requesting release for that ground power. Get that out of here. Start disconnecting some things so we get going here, right? We're all set. We are disconnected from ground power. We have 121 of 152 passengers that are actually boarding. We got 30 more passengers jump on board here, and then we're gonna be pushing back. So within the next minute or so, we are ready to rock and roll, y'all. Let's go ahead and put our anti-collision set up now as well, and let's see what else here. I think we covered a lot here, y'all. I think we covered a lot. All right, so let's tone this thing back in here. Okay, cool. Our flaps gonna be set for 5. As we start engines, we're gonna get our flaps down to 5 and all. So, all right. Our rotation speed here on our departure, going down the runway for our takeoff. As far as our limitations, take a look as far as our speeds. We're gonna do V1. We're gonna check V1 at 110 knots. Is much lower than the 140. We're gonna rotate at 110 knots. And we're going to rotate as our V2 is 1, 2, 3 to set. Trim is set 5.96 as far as our trim. Center of gravity 19.6% is already set as well too. Trim has been set for 5.96 as you see there as such. Boom. All right, we're all good there. All right. Set on frequency, ready to roll. And I think we got a couple more passengers, and that's it. We're going to close and security lock these doors and request our push and start. All right, that's a mouthful there. All right, Ashley said, well, Ashley says, well, Mike is passed out. He got in about 2 hours ago. He had a rough flight from takeoff last night. Yes, it's correct. He has a good man and a great pick. He will be missed very much. Yeah, Mike informed me about that yesterday, so very sorry to hear that. All right, we're done with that, folks. We are ready to now request our push and start. Let's go. Let's prepare the cabin and prepare pushing the departure. There we go. Request is sent, and get our guys down there. Let's remove those chocks too from these wheels here. Let's make sure we set our brakes. Brake set. We remove chocks. Chalk removal. Okay, chalk removal is done. Let's get on out here and let's get this. Captain. There we go.
We are ready for pushback.
Let's get going here. Let's get rolling. All right, doors should be secured. The door should be closing. We got a left door there, and aft is still showing open. It should be closing that here automatically. But let's just monitor that for now. Is that back door there? Yeah, there you go.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
All right, so let's just double check that back door. Let's just secure our doors real quick to get that back door taken care of here, y'all. Real quick here. All right, doors management. Boom, close all doors. Boom. All right, so that should do it. All right, there's our tow. Connecting on. We're gonna get these engines started up here soon. Cool, we got that rear end there. See the stairwell being pulled away there. Cool, good deal. Locked in a tow gear. She's gonna get that thing set up for us and get our aircraft pushed back so we can start engines and get on our way to Clinton National Airport in Little Rock, Arkansas, y'all. That's how we're gonna do it this morning. Again, it's gonna be an hour flight, folks. We're gonna cruising at altitude 31,000 feet once we lift up off of this here tarmac here. We want nose to be, let's see, angle here. Nose is going to be to the right. All right, nose to right. On the pushback.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, we can do that. We can release those parking brakes. And then there we go. There.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, we're cleared to start our engines as well too, folks. On this pushback, we'll let it push back a little bit before we get our engine started, but allow them to do their thing here. Get us pushed back and get us started here. All right, all right. This airport is a little active, but not too active, which is perfect. It's not too busy, which is great. All right, I'm all good with activity, but not too much, yo. We don't need too much traffic, so this is good. Make it a little easier on us. All right, let's get our drone. We got to flying our drone around here. Get our drone set to a better position here, as they push us and get us started into our position here. There we go. Cool. Oh, we can just hold off there. Let's get our engine started. Let's jump back on board and get them going here. All right, so we're gonna start off with let's see. All right, first off, packs coming off. All right, we're gonna start off with the right engine set for ground. Come on down here, and that should trigger it there. All right, and there, see it coming up, and fire in the hole. Number 2, boom. Number 2 now is coming up. Brakes are set for our ground tow to release. You can hear those engines coming up too, starting off the right engine. That's now starting to turn up on us there. Cool. All right, now looking at our plan here as well too, I see how our departure plan is looking a little strange on that departure there. We might have to, let's see, when we take off here, I want us to turn to connect. I guess we're gonna go direct as we take off. We'll hook that right.
Unlocking gear.
Instead of going to Schramm, we're going to go direct to Zerlu on our departure via our FMC. We'll go ahead and set that once we lift off ground there. So we get a nice turn, so we have to turn so hard to Schramm, then connect. We'll go straight to Zerlu instead after we lift off the runway with 31 right. All right, so.
Tow truck disconnected.
Tow truck's disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Ground.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Ground 1. Let's get ground 1 set for engine number 1 to come up. And fire in the hole engine number 1. That's going to make it complete for both of our engines there, as engine number 1's coming online. As we watch it come up there, there it is. Engine 1's coming up. Sweet. There she is. You can hear it too. All right, let's get back here in the cabin here, and let's get our flaps down to 5. Set of flaps. Why is everybody looking purple back there, man? Like they drunk the purple juice. All right, flaps down to 5. Let's go ahead and set it 5. 1, 2, and 5. And there we go. Flaps coming down. As you see that. Check out our wings here a little bit. Make sure our wings are looking good. Okay, right wing's good. Let's get on over here to this wing over here on the left side. How everything's looking there. Flaps coming down. You see. Okay, wings set. Boom, boom. Wings look good. All right, everything's working as it should. Get back in the cockpit here, and I think we're gonna have full power on all engines at this point here. All right, and let me see. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so we're done with that. Let's turn our air back on in the cabin, and let's transition our power to gens 1 and gens 2, so we can now turn off our APU, which is no longer needed. APU's coming offline. Shut it off. Don't need it, and switch our power over to gen 1. Turn our taxi lights up. Taxi lights are coming online here, and there we go. Runway lights set as well too, and we are ready to go. All right, so right now we don't need clearance from air traffic control for our taxis because air traffic control is not online yet. Normally, folks, we will have to request for our clearance to taxi to runway 31 for departure. But now we'll just go ahead and keep pressing those things that they're not online. Let's go and release our brakes, y'all, and let's get the show on the road. Brakes release. Taxi lights up. Give it a little juice. Let's get it. All right, let's go. All right, Ashley. All right, so we got movement now. We're rolling here. All right, so you said he had really rough weather at departure. Yeah, he told me that coming out of Honolulu, he was gonna have some issues there with that weather, which sucked. I told him that hey, listen, I know you probably don't need to deal with no ice because we're in Honolulu, Hawaii, right? You hopefully you don't have to deal with ice when you're coming through those clouds on that climb, that inclement weather. But hopefully, looks like everything went well, and I think he had his game face on when he jumped at that. So yeah, so based on the turbulence, his first officer got pretty sick about the time they got to Mexico. So that's worrisome. Oh shoot, oh man, gotta have that barf bag ready. You know how that can hit people at certain times unexpectedly. He had to hand fly it in he had to manually fly it in, huh? As well, for some reason their bird wouldn't capture the glass. Oh man, let me find out now that the same kind of crap that we deal with here on this simulation is real life too at times, huh? And when we try to catch our glide slope and we can't connect to the localizer or the ILS for that glide slope. They sound like this real events, man. That happens, right? That's crazy. We're taxiing out, folks, for our departure. I'm gonna show you on the map here in our taxi as we head to runway 31 right for our departure out of Dallas, Texas. Here, let's go ahead and clear our map a little bit too. Clean up our markings there off the map. There we go, sweet. And there we go, folks. About to taxi on out here. All right, we're gonna be turning slightly here to the left and hooking a right-hand turn onto Bravo taxiway. Till we go full length of runway 31 right for our departure. Coming up out of the box here, y'all. All right. So let's get her going here, and I don't want to go too far here. We're not gonna go on the runway, are we? That's the taxiway, right? Yeah, it's the taxiway. All right, we're gonna hook a right here on the taxiway to Mike, and get on down. Oh man, why is it so quiet here? What's going on? Where's the traffic at? Yeah, we're pulling live traffic. We're actually pulling live traffic right here. Here's the feed right there, the full live traffic right now, pulling into our simulator. So we do have live traffic via FSLTL. We keep monitoring that, which is great. All right, here we are. Let's get rolling. All right, like I said here, looking at our plan here, as we take off, and once we get to once we take off, let's see, this is vectors, right? Yeah, vector via Schramm. We're not going to go to Schramm. Let me look at the procedures real quick, because I don't want to go against the procedures here on the Lindry 5 departure as we're taxiing. All right, so Lindry 5 departure as we're taxiing here. 31 left, climb, heading right as assigned ATC. Expect radars to Schramm. Still wants to put us in vectors to Schramm. So what we're going to do is that we're just going to follow a procedure here as such and not make any shortcuts on that departure coming out here. Initial climb should be, what it says, maintain 3,000 feet. We're going to go ahead and reset our altitude and get it on down to 3,000 feet respectfully. All right, so we're going to follow suit based on procedures. So let's get that down to 3,000 feet here. All right, folks, we're going to hook a right-hand turn right here and line up our runway for our departure. See, we're dialing down on our initial climb to 3,000, and then normally we'll have to get cleared to proceed further beyond that. It seems that we don't have ATC online. We'll go ahead and clear ourselves up to our cruise altitude once we get up to 3,000 and vector ourselves to Schramm. All right, there we go. Line up runway 31 right for our departure. Turn our lights on, and let's heat this thing up, y'all. All right, here we go. Landing lights coming up. Boom. Sweet, landing lights are up. What else do we need here? We need to put on our strobe lights. Strobe lights are set. Strobe lights are set. All lights are set for departure. All right, y'all. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna do a quick cross check here as we line up for our departure. Let me make an announcement too for any other pilots that might be in the regional area here that might be landing into Dallas here. Let me make my announcement here. Stand by, folks. Dallas Love traffic. This is Southwest 1979 lining up runway 31 right for immediate departure. All right, so folks, that's our announcement there out to the universe. All right, let's go ahead and let's see here. I just let's get our speeds up, our initial speeds up. That's cool, around there. We're gonna lift up around 120 knots anyway. And we've got our flaps already set. All good. Looking good. All right, flaps set to 5, cross check on that, sweet. All right, we're lined up here, y'all, and we're gonna press forward to fire up and let her go. So let's get it. All right, LNAV, VNAV, All right, set for toga, and let's do it. Let's roll. Yeah, we got early rotate on that, you tell. Get her up.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear coming up. Positive climb. Crossing 600 climbing. Excellent. All looks good. All right, 800. Let's go ahead and put on our autopilot. Autopilot set. And aircraft's now turning based on our plan. There we go. She's settling down. Let's get a good view out the window here. Ooh, nice view, y'all. Look at that. Look at that view. Sweet. That's a sweet view right there, huh? There we go. Settling off. We should be getting no higher than 3,000. We have 3,000 restricted now. We don't want to go more than 3,000 at the initial climb point here. All right, we see the aircraft settling off there, picking up speed. Get our flaps up. Get our flaps up. Flaps 1. Cool, selling there. And flaps all the way up. All right, now let's direct ourselves to Schramm, y'all. Let's get it. Schramm, here it comes, and make our turn. Bam. Sweet. All right, that's Schramm now. Let's go ahead and get our altitude now adjusted, change there as we turn into Schramm here. That's Schramm. We can start our climb now as we're coming out of the pocket here on this one here. A nice view coming out the window, huh? Let's get an external view real fast here on this departure. See how she's looking, huh? There we go. Ooh. Nice takeoff there. Nice takeoff on the climb. Turn into our waypoint of Schramm here, so we can connect the Schramm as far as our departure SID. Join our departure SID, and then from there, we'll. Man, everybody in the back seat got their purple juice going on. What's going on with that, man? It's driving me crazy. All right, let's get our altitude up, folks. Press it up to 31,000. What is it? It's gonna be 31,000 as far as the cruise altitude, and we're gonna do a quick change on that here. Let's go to flight change now. Level change on that, so we can start climbing up to 31,000 as we start that climb. There we go, 31 set, and there it goes. Sweet. All right, we got LNAV it here as well too, and there we go. Get our climb going up to 310 as we're going direct to Schramm waypoint, and there we go. Love Airport right there at our right out the window there. There's our airport that we just took off from right there. Sweet. And as we make a nice climb coming out of here. What's going on? Reincarnation. Give me 1 second here, y'all. Let's get things under control here on this departure. All right, so here we go. All right, make sure we get our ground landing gear set to off there, and I'll show you all on the map real quick here as far as our climb coming out the pocket there. Exactly what we planned to go to Schramm. And that's what we're doing now. We're going direct to Schramm. As you see, we're going to connect to Schramm, and then Schramm, we're going to turn left 088 degrees there to Landre. And then from Landre, then we're going to connect to the rest of our flight plan there via our departure SID, and then transition as such to as we followed. All right, so that's that, folks. We're coming out the pocket there, still on our climb there, crossing 7,000 feet, coming up there, and sweet. All right. So Ashley, let's back over to you now. Let's see what you got there. Let me catch up on some messages here. Let's see here. You was talking about maintenance. We'll have it fixed up. Yeah, as far as whatever the issue was, as far as ILS establishing the localizer on your approach there, from Mike. So Mike has made so many notes about the DCA accident. Oh man, he's really checking into that, huh? He told me to look through it. I think NTSB is where he should go after retirement. He has really good notes. Yeah, Mike is solid, you know, with what he brings to the table, the years that he has with United. I can definitely say, following United, he needs to It'd be great if you found some level of foundation to further his career coming out of United. As far as how much time in term that he served United, you know what I mean? All right, so departure lights is off. Collision lights is still set. We're going to take the logo light off, take a wing light off, take the wheel lights off as well too, and keep that climb coming up. We're crossing 10,000 feet now and picking up speed as well too. Coming out of 10,000. And you see we're starting to make our turn now to Schramm slightly to line up with Schramm. There we go. And that's how we're doing as such as well too. There we go. Sweet. And so let's carry on here. What else you have there? Ashley, you said yeah, for just reading and watching stuff, that's cool. You said the Black Hawk verified. Yeah, he had sight of the CRJ to the tower twice. Requested for visual separation, which effectively means he is taking responsibility for the separation. Exactly. He communicated back. He responded back as such that he did have visibility of the CRJ that was landing at Washington National Airport. There, he had visibility. Air traffic control did their part by make sure the aircraft recognized that to exercise level separation. Unfortunately, for some undue reason, that aircraft, they're saying now, the Black Hawk was too high, and I don't think they realized how high they were. And I think they, as they mentioned, they have visibility, right? But I don't think, based on nighttime as well, that they realized that they were higher than usual, than what they should have been, which then they kept on pursuing forward, and a collision happened. Yeah, let's see what the experts end up saying by the end of the day. What's up, Reincarnation? What's going on, man? Everything's going well. Yeah, man, we got the Southwest livery here today, climbing up out the pocket there. We're going to put our altimeter to standard there on this climb, coming up as well, too. We should be standard on both sides now as far as altimeter, as we're going to be climbing up to altitude of 31,000 feet. And up we go, folks. Let's press it. All right, 15,000 is where we are right now. Let's get outside, get a quick outside view and see where we are outside. Get a nice outside view here, y'all. There we go. There we go. Sweet. All right. All right, we got Memphis Center air traffic control. I see it's coming online here, folks. We're going to be jumping online with air traffic control here really shortly here, y'all. I see we're starting to spool up as far as the coverage now. Monitoring air traffic control. We do see that we have Memphis. We have Memphis there. It's going to be in direction for our arrival there. We got KLIT, as you see. That's our airport, which like I said is only an hour away, right? We're not gonna make contact with Memphis Center right now, but seeing as though we are gonna be going into their sector here, we're gonna go ahead and at least observe right now until we get into their area. Then we'll make contact with air traffic control. So let's go ahead and get back in the cockpit here, y'all, and let's change our frequency over so we can start observing the frequency for Memphis, y'all. All right, so Memphis is gonna be 132.55. Let's get it. 132.55. Let's do it. All right, here we go. All right, frequency change, 132.55. And 132.55 set. And let's go ahead and switch on over, and we should be picking up the frequency now for 132.55 for Memphis Center. All right. All right.
There's 144 radar contact 40 miles southeast of Little Rock, maintain level 3000.
Maintain 350, unit 744.
Digit 443 122 Gust 24, runway 18 center, fiddle. Sterling 391 Atlanta Center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change.
All right, folks, we're going to continue our climb up to our cruise altitude of 31,000 feet. Right now, we're crossing 20,000, 11 more thousand feet. 11 more thousand feet till we get our cruise altitude. And then from there, folks, we're going to start planning our arrival. It's going to be a quick turnaround flight here, folks. It's going to be, not turnaround, but it's going to be a quick flight, actually. It's not going to be that long of a flight at all. Just a quick hour flight. 56 minutes to be precise, y'all. Mr. Reincarnated, looking at your message there, you said long time short. I tried typing in the chat for 6 months, but I think Nightbot made my chat hidden. Nah, my Nightbot don't have those controls. Yeah, Nightbot being a bot that controls the administrative duties here on this site here will only lock you out for like excessive use of abuse of anything, such as emojis or certain words you shouldn't be using. It'll time you out. It'll time you out. And the most I've seen it time someone out was for like I think an hour and a half. Someone got timed out because they kept violating their warning. 6 months? No, that's not Nightbot. All right, Ashley, you said this is another thing Mike has there is 4 tracks that helos use and stay 200 feet or lower, and the Blackhawk was going from track 1 to track 4 and was above 200. Bingo. There you go. There you go, folks. Hey, listen, if y'all haven't checked it out, look at the video that I just released. I just put it out there based on a general analysis that I performed yesterday on the incident there. We really covered a lot of bases on probables, right? Again, those are not facts because we're not investigators. So we allowed the experts to put the final word as far as the outcome when they finish investigation, respectfully.
That is 1044 clear direct to Louisville, India uniform.
All right, folks, y'all do hear air traffic control there in the background. We will connect with them here soon. Like I said, once we get into airspace. One second here.
Memphis other than yourself. That might be just a connection thing, or it's an AI traffic thing on your end.
Let me turn these guys up a little bit there. They're a little faint there. Let me turn their audio up a little bit here. Get this guy's a little soft talking dude here. All right, cool. All right, we turned him up a little bit.
8256, Memphis Center right on.
He says a little muffled now, so let me turn it back down. Cool. All right, reincarnated. Hey, check it out, man. Hey, listen, we have the couple things that we have to lined up here on the request here. Hey, no problem at all.
8256 radar contact 40 miles northeast of Nashville. VOI maintain total of 340.
In regards to special requests for flights, man, make sure you post them on Discord. Also, keep in mind, for our members, they have priority over all requests. So all requests from members have to be exercised first. And I have a laundry list right now to tackle requests. So again, members have high level priority for any request, and then secondary would be non-members. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, post your requests on Discord, man, and I'll get to it.
Runway 18 left at Delta. That's full length for that runway. That's fine too.
And I'll get to it whenever I'm able to. So yep, no problem at all, man.
That's up to you. I'm giving you the choice. Okay, 1199 heavy, runway 18 left, taxi Yankee Delta.
Mr. Reincarnated, I just want to make sure that I'm clear on my message here. Hey, listen, so there's a difference between subscribers versus members. Members have a higher tier than subscribers. Check out the conditions within the description here as far as whenever you're interested, if you're interested to become a member, descriptions there, how to become a member. But that's different than subscribing, actually. Subscribing is being a member is the next tier up from being a subscriber. All right, folks, we're almost at our cruise altitude, 31,000 feet here, and let's take a look at where we are in our maps here. Okay, so we've already cleared and crossed our departure SID, and there we go. No, actually, we're still on our SID here. We still got Zach to cover, and then we're going to hit the waypoint of Basket, and from Basket, then we got only 78 miles of stretch from Basket that we're flying before we start our descent for Clinton National Airport. So yeah, folks, here's where we are right now. Let's also take a look at, let me minimize this a little bit and take a look at, I want to see where we are in regards to, all right, so there's the coverage right there, right in front of us here. Hey, we have another aircraft in front of us. Southwest 4238. He's flying our same route here. He actually took off from our airport as well too. You can see Dallas Love to Pittsburgh. Oh no, he's going to Pittsburgh. He's going to Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. He's going to Pittsburgh. We're not going to Pittsburgh, folks. We're going to, all right, so there we go. That's our file plan there. We got 20 minutes.
Heavy RNF to ribs. Wind is 2013, gust 24, runway 18 left, that's it.
We got 20 minutes, folks, before we should be at our destination there, or at least descending for our arrival to our destination there in Little Rock, Arkansas, y'all. So there we have it, right there. All right. Right now we got 509 knots, and we're about to be hitting our top cruise altitude, 31,000 feet, very soon, coming up on us here. Let's bring our map in a little more, so we can kind of see. Yeah. All right. So we have a discontinuity there from. Let's see, where's our discontinuity at? I see right there, basket discontinuity. Let's check and see what arrival options we have, so we can set that now. For that alarm just heard, we're 1,000 feet from our cruise altitude, folks. Let's take a look at Clinton Airport, open up our charts here, and see if we can plan for our arrival here. All right, so charts for Clinton. Let me see, star. No, we have no star approaches. Okay, cool. That's all good. But we have already set as far as our arrival 322 left, which is great, and that's our plans right there. Let me clean this map up a little bit, delete some of that info there. Cool. Bam. There we go. All right, we're gonna start getting down to the nitty-gritty and dissecting this here a little more. Now, vector-wise. And the reason why I'm saying vector-wise, we have discontinuity there coming out of Basket. When we start descending, we should get our clear to descend and expect runway 22 left from air traffic control, and which kind of put things in our hands as far as our approach that we have set there for 22 left. So with that said, let's go ahead and clear out discontinuity. That's not an actual vector coming out of Basket. So we're going to go and clear that continuity, connect the dots there, set that, and make sure our altitude, let's see, altitude should be good here. Let me see something here. All right, our altitude set for performance
contact, Kansas City Center on 125.72, Korean 8256.
390. Are we going to press the 390, y'all? Really?
Contact, say altitude reading.
Why 390? I don't want 390. Let's stay at 31. Let's stay at 310, y'all. Hold on. Let's stay at 310. I do not want to climb 390. Let's keep it here. Execute, and we're going to keep the aircraft here at 310, respectfully, and that's where we are. All right. Cool. Now everything's happy now. Sweet. All right.
Southwest 4238 Memphis Center right in.
Actually said we have a good one tomorrow, and we're heading to Mike's favorite place, Frankfurt. Yeah, so you guys going from Houston to Frankfurt tomorrow, right? As far as your flight, and Mike told me that's an overnight flight. Yeah, I mean, come on, anytime you go to Frankfurt out, I think most flights are overnight. You know what I mean? Last time we've been there ourselves, but as far as that flight there, you got the overnight flight. It's gonna be a good one here. I might put a long haul in and put it on a stream tomorrow, based on you guys' flight there. Yeah, guys gonna be back at the pedal, huh? Sweet. Yeah. That is yeah. Frankfurt is a good spot there. All right. Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna start our descent here coming soon. Let's see here. So again, we're staying at 310, y'all. We're not going no further than that. As far as our top of our descent, let's just see. What's the progress? Where we at? Where's that? Performance, maybe. Let's see. We're find out where our top of descent is coming. There we go. Top of descent. Y'all, we only got 48 miles left, and we're gonna start descending. All right, 48 miles left. Let's go ahead and start that plan for that descent here.
Heavy, Maintain flight level 390, and your clear direct hit man at Hotel India Tango Mike November is able.
And we're going to be descending before we connect to center, of course, as you still. So let's get our altitude set for our descend. Folks, for our descent altitude now, coming down, let's go ahead and execute that. For runway 22 left, we want to catch our glide slope at 18,000, 1800, 18,000, 1800 via the JERIC, as I previously mentioned before. I'll mark that again. That right there is where we want to be at 1,800 feet at JERIC, right? Let's just go and make that happen right there. We can actually establish our glide slope at 250. We make that turn. Yeah, we'll nah. Let's just go ahead and get it 180. Let's go ahead and get it 180, 1,800, 1,800 feet. Let's see. There is Jared right there, 1,800 feet. All right. Uh-oh, he got us. He got us. He caught us before we can do it, y'all. All right, let's tune in here, and let's tap into Memphis. Stand by. Memphis Center. This is Southwest 1979 with you at 310.
South 1979, Memphis Center, identity. Double 4238, not sure if I had you. Radar contact 40.
Man, we got get our squawk 3406, and then ident. All right, let's go 3406. 3406 here. All right, there we go. And let's ident. 3406 is our squawk. There we go. Yeah, we got our squawk set, and let's see what air traffic control has to say. Let's turn him up too, man. He's a little soft talking dude, man. What the hell, man? Come on. All right, let's turn him up. Turn his volume up, man, so I can hear him. I can hear him, but he's just very soft, man. It's killing me a little bit. All right, so we squawk.
1979 radar contact 100 miles southeast of Little Rock. Center pound discretion maintain 10,000. The Little Rock altimeter 2984.
Oh no, we didn't get that here. Hold on. Yeah, I apologize. There's center. This is Southwest 19. So now I think we had your volume turned up too loud, and it came all through muffled. So we just adjusted our mic here so we can hear you a little better. Can you repeat that for 1979?
So 1979 radar contact. Descend at pilot's discretion to maintain 10,000. Altimeter 2984.
Descend on pilot discretion down to 10 to 1,000. I copy. All right, folks. Let's get our 10,000 set and let's get her down. All right, and let's see, get down to 10,000, 11, and we should automatically start descending. And how much longer we have here now? Let's see, 18 more miles. We're going to start our descent. We're going to start our descent, as you heard, is just announced via pilot discretion. So based on our plan here, based on our approach as well too, we should be hitting that within the next 15 miles on our descent there. So we have it already set for 10,000. Aircraft's going to start descending 10,000 here shortly. We got to look at our performance as well too, folks, in preparation for our performance for our landing. Let's take a look at that as well. Stand by. Boom. All right, let's get over to our screen for our performance for our descend. Here we are. All right, so set for descend. Here we go. Let's select our aircraft. Boeing 737-8 is where we're operating today. First class configuration. Airport is KLIT, and runway is going to be 22 left as far as the runway. And we're going to be looking at our landing weight as far as in pounds. Right now, we estimate our landing weight is 137.700 is what it's estimated to be as far as our landing weight right now. We're going to execute that and take a look and see. Okay, we got a good approach coming in. We got winds at 270 degrees at 09 knots as we approach and land the runway 22 left. Into Clinton here, and let's see, look at this a little further here, folks. We're going to max auto on our brakes as well, and we're going to full flaps of 30 as well. How much runway we have? 8,000 feet runway. Let's change that 30. Let's go ahead and full flap it to 40. Calculation we changed there. It's going to change some parameters there. Auto brake's going to be now set to 3. Got it. A reference is going to be 138, and approach is going to be 143. And we're set. We should start our descent here shortly. Where are we at now? Let's see. Let's take a look. One more mile. Yeah. Watch her start changing up on the show. Here it comes. Here she comes. There it is. There it is. There she is. Starting that descent. Sweet. There we come. And throttle should be coming back. His throttle's starting to come back there. Cool. Throttle's coming back. You hear the engines coming back as well too as you start to descend. Excellent. And let's bring her down. Outstanding. All right, altimeter. Altimeter is going to be 2984 as far as altimeter is going to set altimeter now. Change from standard to 2984. And let's get this bird on the ground. 2984. Boom. Set. 2984 set. Bam. All right, let's get her on the ground, y'all. Let's get her on the ground. Great flight, y'all. Okay. All right. Oh man. All right. So, for one thing I don't have right now, I normally have my overlay up at the top there. I use my overlay to rate the landings here. I think something's wrong with that software now. The overlay tool I'm using. So I need to pull out another overlay so we can measure our landings and all that stuff I had to tracking at the top of the screen. So we'll work on that here soon. I'll start putting that on our upcoming streams here shortly and figure out who we're going to go with now next. Okay? Alright. Man, y'all better put y'all seatbelts on, man. It's about the time to put this bird on the ground. Alright, we got a nice descent right now taking place here. Alright, throttle's all the way back to idle. Look at that. Just floating on down. Oh, okay, so Mr. Rain, call you Rain. Hey, if you don't mind. Hey, if you wanna jump on Discord, so check out the description of the our description. That's set right here on the stream. Check out the description, and within that description, you also see how to join the Discord. Right? And you can see how to join Discord from the description. Also, if you look at some of these Nightbot, Nightbot right here, a couple messages above you right there, where Nightbot indicated. Join us on Discord, and there's a link there. So look a couple notches ahead of you right now on the chat, and you'll see where Nightbot displayed that as well too on how to join Discord. Right? All right, bring her in. Alright, we should have her on the ground here real soon. Alright. Crossing 23,000 feet, folks. We're going to get down to, what did I say? 1,800 as far as our plan out to there before we catch our glide slope. For runway 22 left, we're going to Clinton National Airport. She said, only if you descend like you did on that UPS flight Mike showed me, apparently. It was the first stream he watched of yours. Oh my goodness. I bet that was a disaster. Oh man, I had some crazy landings, I tell you. Oof. Oh, wait. Or was it one of the ones that I got like a FPS of like 83 or something? Like a super low FPS, which was like crazy good. Sometimes I totally scrub some damn landings when I'm kind of like tossing out the window, but some of them, man, I try to really get right. We're gonna get this one right, man. I think we got a good audience here watching in on the back end here. I want to go ahead and show off a little bit on this landing. So, oh man, bar set a little high on this one, so I gotta get this one right. Gotta get this landing nice too. So, pressure's on. Oh, actually, you said that's when you put the shoulder strap on. Oh man, I think that's the one I think I had you bouncing all over the runway when we landed, didn't it? Oh my goodness! Yeah, I tell you, I don't know which one I did. Was good or bad or mediocre. All right, so let's see. Air traffic control here is a little quiet. He didn't fall asleep on us, did he? All right, let's take a look at our route. Here we go, folks.
Memphis Center, good morning, American 1729 out of 19.5 for 350.
American 1729, Memphis Center, good morning. Climb maintains out 3000.
Up to 350, American 1729.
We're going to direct to. Now we should be going direct. Hold on, let me see something here, folks. Stand by. LIT. Let's go direct to LIT. I'm sorry. Let me make a quick amendment here, real quick. Oh, stand by. Let's see. Let's do LIT. LIT on a direct. I want VOR LIT direct first, folks. Let's get that going. There we go. Now we're in the pocket. We're gonna go direct VOR LIT. We're gonna quit EXO. We're gonna follow that by the VOR LIT there, and which get us right where we need to be. There we go. We're gonna cross LIT VOR at 8,256 feet as far as planned. Let's go ahead and bring our screen down a little more too, so we can see a little closer, a little better.
At 744, Indy Center is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
There we go. Bring our screen down a little bit more. There we go. And we're going direct to LIT.
We're gonna have 744, thanks.
All right. Let's see.
Memphis Center, KLIT 1199 Heavy. Can we make the final 370 instead of 390?
Holy crap, Ashley.
Roger, maintain total 370.
Damn, was it that bad? Shit, man, I broke the ground gear on that one, didn't I? Oh boy.
1979A, this calls current.
That's us.
Visual approach runway 22 right.
Clear for visual approach 22 right, 99. Oh, I'm sorry.
Negative 1979, you can expect the visual, but I'll have you call the field when you get it in sight later.
Copy that. Clear for the visual. I'm sorry. We have 22 left set. Can we do 22 set left instead of 22 right for 99?
That's fine. I'm just warning you though. In the default scenery, there's a glitch in the taxiway, so going over the bridges to the gate via Tango or uniform may cause some issues with the plane.
Hey, I'll take your recommendation then. If we're gonna go 22 right, I'll make that quick change here for 22 right for 99.
1979 Roger, plotting 040, send a maintain 6,000.
040 6,000. Alright, let's get 040 6,000, y'all. Yeah, we'll take his recommendation. We'll make some changes as we're descending here, folks. Let's get her down to...
Delta 742.
Alright, so let's change, folks. Make some changes here. Alright, we gotta make some changes on our landing, on our runway here, y'all. Recommendation that we should go 22 right versus 22 left here. No problem. As you see, we're gonna go ahead and make that change to land here now.
5,000 and clear direct slot.
So, let's go and make that change here. Change 22 right. Visual approach runway 2.
Delta 742, climb and maintain 1
right.
5,000.
Bam, 22 right is set there as far as our maps. Now let's get on the aircraft now and change to 22 right here. Let's get that change implemented here on this as well too. 22 right as far as our landing. Alright, we're going to amend our landing from 22 left to now 22 right. It's going to be our landing there, and we're just going to leave it at that. We're not going to do no transition there. We're and let's go ahead and execute. Bam. All right, so now we got 22 right. Let's make sure, and let's double check and make sure that our localizer is set accordingly based on 22 right as well too. As far as our ILS, let's look at our map here, see what our localized approach is going to be for 22 right. 22 right change amendment that we just had. We're looking at the localizer 110.3. Let's get back to aircraft and make sure we're matching up with that as well too for 110.3. No, we're not. So let's do it. 110.3, good catch there, and we're going to transition that over to our ILS localizer. Capture that for our glide slope to bring us into air runway via runway 22 right.
Okay, I'm
Cool.
1199 ND center is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change.
We're all set, folks, and let's get some speed brakes up. We're going a little too fast here, and let's come off of that hard descent as well too and slow her down. Speed's going a little too high right now, being at our altitude, so we're gonna start bringing our speed down quite a bit here. And also, let's go ahead and set also one more thing here. Let's set our approach speed some there. Go 40, flaps of 40. 138 is going to be our speed on our final on our landing there. Okay, I mean, as far as our approach, there we go. And we're dragging it out here a little bit now, folks. Slow her down. Let's look out our window, see how we're looking out there. Yeah, we got our speed flaps up, as you see right there, as far as braking, trying to slow down. We're going a little faster than what we should be going right now on our descent under 10,000 feet. We're right now continuing heading of 040. As far as our heading right now, we're going to hold that as such. We're going to keep our brakes on too, so we can here we go, hold on. 3,089. Okay, let's bring it down 3,000. We're clear for 3,000 now. Okay, cool. Alright, speed brakes off. And we'll keep it going down 3,000. Alright, so let's look at our map, y'all. We right on point on our map here. Check it out. We're going to make this turn, as you see. We're going up. We're going to make a turn. Our course is going to be 227 degrees, you see, as we make our turn. And that's going to put us on the runway. Let's get back, because I don't want y'all to miss out on any of our views here that we have coming into Memphis. What does Memphis have for us?
742, common maintain.
That's Memphis, folks. Downtown Memphis there. Sweet. Oh, our airport actually is, where's our airport? Is it our airport is literally like, we just went right past our airport, didn't we? Yeah, we sure did. Oh, there it is. Airport's right at our center screen there in the distance there. A little further past the city there is our airport. All right, let's bring her down. All right, here we go. Yeah, he's going to be turning us. He's going to vector in us for our turn. He's going to clear us for our final approach from runway. Always got to think ahead, folks. He's going to be vectoring us for our turn, for our final approach, and then for us to establish our capture for our localizer for runway. Cleared for our visual approach, I'm sorry, for runway 22 right is instructions that he's going to give us. So there you have it, folks. Got to be 2 steps ahead of ourselves here on that. So there we go. All right, so I think we're good on that. Start getting our speeds down. VNAV is up. About to set off at 3,000. He's watching us right now because he's about to make us have our turn here. Get a better PC. Yeah, and that's what your mother said. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. That was rude. Yeah, I know. Jack in the box, folks, at times. All right, folks, we're gonna make our turn here and get her on a runway here, folks. For runway 22 left here. Oh yeah, me too. Just kidding. Much love. Hey, I'll tell you, man, y'all got a crazy one here. Fair warning. Hey, this pilot has no cut cards, man, so be cautious. Here we go.
20 degrees to the right and reduce speed to 180.
20 degrees to the right, 180. All right, 20 degrees to the right, 180, folks. Stand by. All right, 20 degrees to the right and 10. All right, let's bring her down to 10 as well too, as far as our speed here. Just going to make a change to that as well. Speed should be 180. 180 as far as our speed. Get her down.
Southwest 1979, turn right heading 190, intercept the runway 22 right, low fly 0, descend and maintain 2000.
180, establish localized down 2000, 199, copy. 190, establish localizer.
Delta 742 Indy Center is offline, frequency change advisories approved.
Okay, here we go, 190, establish our localizer, and then we'll be good to go. There we go. Okay, our speed's coming down. Reduce looking good. Pull her in. She's slowing down, slowing down. So look out our window here, folks. Take a look. Sweet.
Love it. Be fixed at the center, your mic's muted, check your mic, and then...
Sweet. He said 2000, didn't he? I'm sorry, here.
Southwest 1979, the airport's 2 o'clock, 15 miles port, the airport in sight.
Airport in sight for 1979.
Southwest 1979, clear visual approach, runway 22 right.
Clear visual approach, 22 right, 1979, copy. All right, folks, just going to get our approach set here.
1979, wind 2709, runway 22 right, clear.
Runway 22 right, clear land, 1979. Alright, localizer set. We should be capturing it here soon to bring us in for our runway here. How'd you learn IFR in the sim? Self-taught, study, man. Study, man. I study, man. That's all it took, man. I mean, we have everything at our fingertips to learn, and that's what I did, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring our flaps down. Flaps coming down. Flaps coming down. Yeah, let's bring our speeds down here, folks. As far as our ref speeds as well. Ref speeds already set. Flaps coming down. Localizers captured. Making a turn. Sweet, here we go. Cool. Alright, let's get our gear down. Gear down. Gear coming down. Gear coming down. Sweet, there we go. And gear should be down. There we go, cool. Alright, let's get our recipes down a little further. There we go. Where we want it is right there. Sweet. Alright, and we're about to catch our glide slope, bring her in, and put this bird on the ground. How's that? Cool. Alright, let's bring her in, y'all. Yep, that's what you get in the cockpit. Oh, yo, one thing I must admire is that Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 and 2024, most other flight sims, is that the more realistic you have, the better. You know what I mean? It kind of takes away from arcade type mode, right? More realistic it is, the better. And this is what real pilots deal with. Good stuff. All right, let's bring her in. Glide slope, about to capture it. And our parking is going to be to our left. We're going to be exiting the runway to our left too, by the way, once we put this bird on the ground. And glide slope's captured. There it is. Sweet. All right, let's put on our speed brakes there. Check. Speed brakes check. And let's put her down. Runway should be right ahead of us, coming up. All right, and also our brakes should be set for We got the auto brakes of 3. Make sure all brakes 3 is also initiated there. Cool. Nice. All right. And there's our runway. And we got cleared from ATC to land. We're good. All right, here we go. And we are going to go off autopilot here soon. We reach our minimums there. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and exit via F4 to the left. Get our flaps up.
We got 1350.
Flaps coming up.
Departure. Good day. Are you able to runway 27? That's 1979, show up here at Foxtrot 4, joining Foxtrot Hotel to the gate.
Foxtrot 4, Foxtrot Hotel, 1979. Alright, there we go.
1979, you feel free, you can go down to Echo. Join Echo Fox Hotel.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to go down to Echo for 1979?
It's up to you. Next available taxiway to the left, and then join Echo to the gate.
Oh, roger that. Yeah, we're able to make Foxtrot 4 for 1979.
Perfect.
Alright, here we go. Alright, cool. Yeah, it looks a little different on the map. Looks like I missed it on the map, but I made it though. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and turn our landing lights off.
That's Juliet.
Landing lights coming off. Keep our taxi lights up. The strobe lights coming off as well. Boom. Yeah, let's press on the Foxtrot here. Let's keep moving. And we're going to turn our APU. Get APU kicked off here, and let's see where GSX is going to have us parked as well too. APU's coming up. APU's coming online. GSX, where you got us today? All right, 8 suitables. Damn, 12 suitables for gate. All right, for gate, suitables for gate, all small. Previous. Here, let's go back. Let's go 211. Where's 211 at? Let's see, 211. Show me the spine activate. Yeah, we could take that. And we're gonna go Southwest, whatever. No, we don't want American. Yeah, we don't care. They're gonna use American to ground control us here instead of Southwest. No worries. All right, let's press forward on this taxi. Let's get her in. Alrighty. Alright. All right. I'm sorry there. Hi, Joe. I'm sorry there. You said, do you plane spot near DCA? I can see Route 1 approach from where I live and listen to Airband. Nah, I don't do the plane spotting thing, man. Nah, I don't do that, man. All right, folks, we are taking our taxi on Foxtrot. Get her all the way on down there to our gate, as you see as such. We're gonna get these guys, hook us up, get these passengers off. We gotta call it a day, cause I got to roll, man. Let's keep it moving. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and turn off our auto brakes as well too. Auto brakes coming down. APU should be up and going here. Let's go ahead and turn that up. As far as APUs, turn these lights up and going here. Sweet. So we can have a good transition of power once we park. We're going to turn on Juliet for our parking there. Turn her in there. All right, thanks for joining. I may do the Frankfurt tomorrow. Depends on my schedule. Double check my schedule first, which is a priority, of course. You got to check the schedule before I commit to long hauls, but I will give it an attempt tomorrow. If not, we'll be doing something different. So we'll see. See you tomorrow, man. Thanks for joining. All right, folks.
Memphis 8 is kilos, current altimeter 2983, wind 24013, gust 23.
Okay, make a turn on here to Juliet. Park this bird. Let's see. Get a turn here. Ah, man. Reincarnate, man.
The center actually, unfortunately, has to breakfast.
You got some, your issues, man, with Discord and
have to close up. Yeah, frequency change of 31228.
everything else is kind of strange, man. Yeah, everyone else is able to join with no problem. I don't know, man. I don't have any past history for you under another name, do I? Was you AKA? You have an AKA here, man, also known as such and such such. That's probably, I'm not sure. I don't think you're on the ban list, but do you have any history there? I mean, that's like almost having like a background check. Like, oh, we're not gonna get this person clearance, man. Like, why not? Why not? Cause history? I don't know, man. You might want to check status, man. If you have status or not with me, man. I don't think I have status with you, but if so, man, there could be some issues there, man. Cause you're the only one having problems. So if not, then it's technicality on your end, dude. If there's nothing out there, so just a little word of advice there. All right, here we go. And I have people change their names all the time on me, man. All right, let's pull her in here and let's park this bird and let's get these passengers off and deboarded. And we're gonna stop right in here. Yeah, she's not much help in front of us there. She's not doing much of anything. So let's go ahead and pull her in here a little bit more. A little more. And we'll stop it here. Cool. All right, let's go ahead and lock her off here. Let's go ahead and put our brakes up right here. That's okay. Now she's alive. Cool. All right, there she go. All right, she locked herself right there. Brakes up. Brakes up. And like I said, we already have our APU up already. Let's go ahead and shut off our landing lights and everything there. Collision lights coming off. Strobe light coming off. APU's already up. We can go ahead and power down these engines now and get a ground connect going. Engines are coming off. Solid. Nice. Boom. Engines are down. Let's go ahead and get our chocks up. Get our chocks in place. Alright, set chocks. Chocks are in place. Let's request for ground power connected. Ground power is coming. Transition our power over to ground. Ground is up. Ground is active. And we shut all these here off here. Got it. APU is coming off as well too. Ground is connected, and we'll switch the power over to ground. That is sorted as well too. And at that point, let's go ahead and start our deboarding of our passengers, y'all. Let's get a deboarding going. Request deboarding. And as they're deboarding, let's go ahead and get our drone up in the air and watch the last moments of the stream here before we have to depart here, folks. All right, let's. All right, there we go. Cool. Drone's up. Chairway set. So quiet at this airport. It's not too busy, which is all good. Got our baggage folks starting to come in, and doors, cargo doors starting to open up. And there we go. Start connecting the dots on this one here. There we go. Cool. Alright, go ahead and get those baggages out of here. And we'll call it that. Alright folks, that'll do it. That'll do it for our stream today. That was a cool flight. Wasn't too bad. It was only an hour long. Short one. We're going to keep it rolling, folks. We're going to keep moving here. At this point, we're going to figure out what we're going to do next. I might do one a little later. We'll see. It all depends on my schedule. Not sure what we're going to do next. Folks, stay tuned to Discord. Jump on Discord to see what our next schedule is going to be, folks. Hey, we're out here, folks. Thanks for joining. Ashley, give a quick shout out to our 5-star guest, Ashley. Of course, Ashley. Hey, give Mike a shout out, too. Tell him I said hello. And, hey, we thought about him on this one here. Hey, this is his recommendation as well, too. We jumped on and we got knocked out. Joel, hey, thanks for joining, Joel. Mr. Rian, man. Yeah, man, you got to figure out what's out there on you, man. You got to do your background check, see what's up with you, dude. But anyhow, man, just mess with you, man. Hey, thanks for jumping on board. Folks, we are out here, folks. Have a good rest of your day. And, folks, see ya.